That's my tea. Served piping hot. Hey guys, my name is ngicela and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching again. If you're new to my channel, without wasting any more of your time, just click on this watermark that's right here and you will subscribe automatically. You can also go to the subscribe icon that's at the bottom of this video. It's like got a red subscribe, but next to it there's a bell. Just click on that bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. I'm gonna sit down and chat to you guys because I feel like everything that I've been doing in the past couple of weeks has been highly scripted, planned, sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, sort of like planned and predetermined and all that stuff. And I just thought I wanted to do a sit down video where I have a heart to heart with my subscribers, all 167 of you. Love you all. And just talk about relationshiping and I guess pretty much my journey in relationshiping and stuff like that. Let me start off by defining what a relationship means to me. This is not a Google definition, it's not a dictionary definition. I didn't go to Urban Dictionary or anything like that. It's just how I describe what being in a relationship with somebody is. Both parties need to be aware that this is a relationship and it needs to be agreed upon. So if you're in a situation where obviously things have been expressed, such as how a person feels about you and how they just, I don't know, they like you so much, you're cute, you're a heart, you have such a nice smile, I want to spend lots of time with you. That does not mean that you're in a relationship, sis. That just means you're in a situationship. Relationship, both parties need to know, it's okay, this is a relationship now, like that's what's happening currently. And I haven't been in many of those, actually. My first ever relationship with a guy, I've never been in a relationship with a girl before. But my first relationship was in 2012. I was in matric. And you know what, man? Relationships are very difficult. So in that relationship, it didn't really last so long because it ended up having to be a long distance relationship. He was in Durban. I had to move to Cape Town because I'd been accepted at UCT. Trust issues developed from my part, and then he decided to call things off because I'm the jealous type. I don't know about you, but I get quite jealous and I really like attention, so I think got too much for the guy. Which I think has been the general theme of my dating experiences. I've been in relationships where people have told me that I give more than I really should, and it overwhelms the guy, having them now feeling like they've entered a world that they weren't ready for because of the magnitude of love that I was showering them with, to the point where they obviously give you the famous line, "It's not you, it's me." And I've heard many of those, and I just feel like it's weird. I just think that it's weird that people think like that, because I feel like, wouldn't you want somebody to love you and like just smother you with all this warmth and affection? Isn't that affirming? Because that's what it does to me. So I treat the person that I'm with the same way I want them to treat me. So if I'm clingy and I'm calling you every second hour, that's exactly what I want you to do too. I want you to be clingy and call me every second hour. That's just what I do. But hey, some guys didn't like it or were burnt into it. My second relationship happened, I think it was 2014. I was in second year. Dated a tall stud. Funny story that. So with that guy, I don't know what really happened. We talking, we spoke, and then we went on a date, Coco Chachi. I missed that place, it's in Obs. We'd have our occasional dates there. I think we had like 3 of those, and then we kind of decided to, try this thing out. He was 3 years older than me. I was in second year and I think he was a newly graduate. Yes, he was in his first year of working post-grad. And he was a cute man. I feel like that was the first ever cute man I've ever dated. And dating a cute man was my biggest dream, because back then when I was that Lihle who, looked the way that he did then, I didn't think that I was pretty enough to ever be with somebody who's that cute. So when he was just like, "I'm into you," this is obviously post weight loss, but who fucking cares? When he was like, "I'm into you," I was just like, yay! Finally copped your looker. But he was trash. And yeah, an incident happened where, that's a story for another day, but I really embarrassed myself on my way to see him. And I think that put him off. And then the next day I received a long text on how he doesn't think that's gonna work. I embarrassed myself real bad. No, like I embarrassed myself, guys. No, like I embarrassed myself, hey. But yeah, that was my second relationship. He was a tall, manly man, a man's man. Was working at a corporate company in Claremont, which is the Joburg equivalent of Rosebank, Durban equivalent of Durban North or whatever. But you know, he worked a pretty stellar job. And yeah, that ended off not so great. I was broken. Like, what am I getting? Hey guys, I was broken, and I never thought I'd ever fall for anybody, because I genuinely was in love with this person. And again, it was the same story. You're doing too much, I can't, yada yada yada. Whatever. But I was broken, and that ended 2014. 2015, I was riding solo, grinder hopping, because that was my thing in Cape Town. I was just grinder hopping, grind. So fast forward to 2016, I met a guy. He wasn't really the type of guy I think I would have been interested in. But there was something about him, his personality. I think that was the first time I actually fell for a guy solely because of their personality. He had a great body, I ain't gonna lie, but the personality was the big seller. And for the duration, this is actually very funny, because with this last guy, I dated him in my final year. Oh, I loved that boy. What's funny about him is that we dated for about, 6 to 7 months, but we only ever confirmed, this is gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself, but we only ever confirmed us dating when he was dumping me. He was like, let's be real, you had been in my house, you had been living with me basically, and we were coexisting, we were dating, but now I think that's the end. So I say we were dating because we didn't really confirm it throughout the duration of the relationship, but he confirmed what was happening for the past 7 months on the day he was dumping me. Weird. But yeah, he dumped me. I was shattered. Woo, wow, I just keep getting dumped. So long as I get dumped one G. Anyways, maybe I'm trash. So that was really nice. I threw him a surprise birthday party. That's how much I cared about him. I got all his friends to chip in, and behind his back, obviously, and they were all very keen. I organized everything. My friends were behind me all the way, even though they weren't really for the relationship, but they followed me and supported me through my clownery, and that was that relationship. Am I dating currently? Well, you know what? I'm not really a secretive person when it comes to my relationships, in terms of, if you meet me on the street, you will know that, okay, those two are dating. I'm not very discreet, because I like public display of affection. And wow, I've been hiding my whole life, hey? Like, I've been hiding who I am my entire life, and now that I can actually just be who I am, I don't see why I need to be discreet about these things. However, the person I'm with currently, I'm not necessarily comfortable disclosing or flaunting our relationship as yet, at least, because, oh man, not everybody wishes the best for you, and I just don't want to be in a space where now I've been posting my man, posting him on social media, and then you get little snide comments from side people who like want to rattle you and make you start feeling insecure about your man, and start suggesting things like, oh girl, your man, or whatever, or you start hearing on the street that, oh girl, your man is just being weird, he's in my DMs, whatever. You get those subtweets. I don't like none of the nonsense. I don't care about it, but I just don't want to have it in my life. So if you want to be in a public relationship, I think just do it. Have I been doing relationshiping wrong this whole time? Girl, I don't know. Okay, I've only had one relationship last more than 3 months. That was my relationship in 2016. This one, oh damn, I forgot to add one more person. Before the person I'm dating right now, I did date a guy who I had once not hooked up with, but I met at 021 in Cape Town, and we hit it off, but then we lost each other's contacts, and then we bumped into each other here in Joburg, and then things just sparked again. And that was really nice for like a good 3 to 4 months. And then he told me that he has to go back to Cape Town because of job opportunities, and I don't do long distance. I mean, I did long distance once and it didn't work out. I'm not willing to try it again. So I made it very clear to that person that the day you leave and go back to Cape Town is the day that we are going to have to terminate it. I'm not dumping you, you're not dumping me, we didn't fight, it's on good terms, but we both just we both were in agreement to the fact that we won't be able to maintain a long distance relationship. Number one, because he sucks at communication. Like, I would send him a text in the morning and I'd get it in the afternoon. He's always busy. So it was very mutual and very cute, and yeah, I still respect him. Am I doing relationshiping right? Man, I don't have a clue. All I know is that I have worked on myself, and the person I was in 2013 is not the same person that I am in 2019. I'm a lot more guarded. When it comes to somebody not being able to handle how much attention I give them, I've come to learn that's not a flaw on my part. It's not a flaw on their part either, so to speak. But I just think that I needed to find somebody who knows how to receive all of that energy and take it and be able to deal with it and reciprocate accordingly. And I think that's currently where I am right now. I'm with a person who understands how needy I can be and understands my affection, and arguably actually enjoys the fact that I'm so clingy. So that to me says to me that I've been with people who just don't know how to receive lots of love at an early stage. Because I'm a person who really has lots to give, and I just want to dive in and give it to you all. I'm not going to say that was a con in my part in terms of my relationshiping skills. I just think that I hadn't found anybody to be able to receive that level of love. And yeah, man, that's just my journey. And I mean, I'm taking things very slowly. I'm very guarded. And if you are currently not in a relationship and it's been a long time, I know for me, when I'm single for a very long time, I start questioning my attractiveness. Like, am I even attractive? Do people even care about me? Being in a relationship, sis, is not an indicator of how attractive you are. Because, girl, I've seen some cockroaches in relationships, okay? I'm talking ET. I'm talking amoebas, okay? They are in relationships with hunks. So that just goes to prove that, but now this is obviously, my standards of attraction, but I've seen people who are considered unconventionally cute in relationships with people who are conventionally cute. And then I step back and I'm like, oh, okay, then it must not be my looks, because girl, I know I'm cute. I know I'm cute, bitch. So it has nothing to do with anything. Just because you haven't been in a relationship for a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years, it means nothing. It just means you haven't found the right person. And it just means that you are that rigid on being with the person that you think you should be with. Because I don't think that you're not in a relationship because nobody's coming to you. The people that are coming to you, you just don't want them, sis. And that's the tea, no shade, oolong, just let's get to a space where we're comfortable being in our own space and being alone. And when we reach that point, we really will not prioritize relationships, because I used to prioritize relationships so much until I grounded myself and I was like, listen, no, man, the only relationship you should be prioritizing is the one with your career. And that's what I've been trying to do. It's just a waiting game. I don't think anybody does relationshiping right. I don't think there's an expert. There are guidance people, like the relationship experts, but I think they're more guidance than experts, because I'm pretty sure their relationships aren't really working out the way they should, okay? The same way a doctor is not immune to sicknesses kind of thing, So, yeah, man, be patient with yourself. You're not ugly, sis. You're cute. But just be patient. But yeah, this was a long video. I wanted to sit down, guys, and just not do anything scripted, man, and just have a moment with you guys and just chat and have a great time. It's a long video, but thank you for watching up until this point. You can follow me on my social media platforms, just doing some house chores. Follow me on Twitter @leash_lay. You can also follow me on Instagram @just_leashlay. Please subscribe, hit the like button, comment. If there's some content you want me to cover, please just leave it in the comment section and ask your friends to subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe. Ask your parents. Ask them to ask their colleagues to subscribe. Ask their colleagues and friends and families and cousins and aunts and uncles and whatever to subscribe. On that note, though, it's your boy Leash dipping out with some YouTube love. Mwah.